Gibraltar is ours. Brexiteer F.U.R.Y as EU deploys border guards to patrol British territory. European Union border guards will be deployed in Gibraltar as part of the deal to keep its frontier with Spain open, sparking a furious UK backlash. European sources say they are confident officials from Frontex, the EU's border agency, will be allowed to enforce the bloc's rules on the ROC. Brussels' uniformed border force and Coast Guard will be patrolling the overseas territory, which is set to remain subject to the rule of the Schengen Free Travel Zone. Gibraltar was not covered in the UK-EU trade and security agreement, leaving it vulnerable to attempts by Spain to encroach on its sovereignty. But ministers struck an 11th-hour deal on New Year's Eve with the Spanish government over the post-Brexit future of the ROC. Under the agreement, Gibraltar could join the Schengen area, a zone that covers 26 European countries without border checks between them. As an EU member, Spain will be in charge of enforcing border controls as the ROC's airport and port. Madrid is likely to call on Frontex border guards to ensure Schengen rules are applied in Gibraltar going forward. A source told Express News, Frontex can't work outside the EU without a special agreement between the host country and the EU. I think it will happen, but it's complicated, as always. The EU already has separate agreements with Albania and Montenegro to deploy Frontex border guards in their countries. Former Brexit Party MEP Alex Phillips said the deal agreed for Gibraltar is a question of protecting Britain's history and loyalty to the ROC. She said, as Spanish Frontex guards boot up in order to enter British territory to ensure EU border controls, they must be feeling quite smug that it's a goose step in the right direction for them. The EU saw Brexit as an opportunity to try to seize control of Gibraltar. While that didn't happen, and it rightly remains British, lack of clarity in the Brexit agreement means that the situation is rather stuck in an ongoing tug-of-war between the UK and Spain, and we must ensure that we continue to honour Gibraltarians, our history and our strategic future by reinforcing our right to the land and our service to the people who live there. Brexit Party colleague Rupert Lowe added, the Spanish tried to shamelessly exploit the Brexit process to further their illegitimate claims on Gibraltar. Enough is enough. This government has made strong promises on the sovereignty of Gibraltar. It's time to properly honor them. The government refused to comment on the claims, instead pointing to Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab's previous statement that Gibraltar's sovereignty is safeguarded.